temperature for an hour. You typically want to be able to leave meat to be at room temperature before you start cooking it. Otherwise, it may get burned on the outside and not cook on the inside. So this is your standard one. All right, so here we're going to trim some of this fat, just using either a serrated knife or something that you can cut that off with. All right, so we have it all cleaned up for now. But again, the fat is running through the meat, which is going to give you all that flavor. Noticing I'm going to be putting a ton of seasoning on here. And the reason why is really you're not going to get a bite of all that seasoning. When you cut through the meat, there's going to be a lot of meat in the middle that isn't seasoned. So you're just getting what's on the outside, and you want some seasoning on the outside to make it a nice bark, because that's why we're going to, again, put this on high, and this is going to mix right in. I'm going to use the gas grill, get it up to a good 400, 500 degrees, and sear it on both sides for about 3 minutes a side. And then I'm going to move it over and put it on the pellet grill for somewhere around 350 to 375 degrees for anywhere from 25 to 35 minutes to finish it on the inside. And normally, when you cook a tri-tip, you want it around medium. So most people go for around 130 degrees to 135 degrees. You can probably see the grains that are on there. These are kind of the striations on the meat that run one way. And it's always best to cut against the grain so it doesn't end up tasting stringy like shoe leather. And then we can take those striations that we're looking at, and we're just going to cut against the grain. Always good to be working with a nice sharp knife. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this.